Okay. So our topics are
Okay.
the BCA collection, our 42-hour weekend release idea. We could talk about Music Midnight last night. How well the green distress shirts are doing due to this promo we ran, and how we're gonna make sure these get out in time. I could fill you in on the art show meeting I just had,
Okay.
and then we could talk about anything else that you want to talk about.
I'm pretty sure stuff will come up.
Okay. Are we?
Yeah, I think we're rolling.
Okay.
So,
Just to start off, do you think pineapple belongs on pizza?
no.
Okay, I'm team yes. So if you think pineapple belongs on pizza, comment Jay is right. And if you don't think pineapple belongs on pizza, comment Sherrod is right. Wherever you may see this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pineapple does not belong on pizza.
It's delicious. So starting off, yesterday we dropped our breast cancer awareness collection. We were able to get that shoot done and then make all adjustments. I think we got it all up 2 minutes before 7.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 2 minutes before 7. So
Yeah, we was pushing it.
but it's all well. So out of that collection,
Based off the total revenue, was a lot of that breast cancer awareness, or was it just shade room
it was
mixture?
a mixture, but the green shirts was like 500 yesterday. So let me look up between today and yes. You want to look up between today and yesterday, or just yesterday?
Today.
Because we sent an email today. So
we sent the email today, and shade room rolls over. The
Yeah, it
next
definitely
morning,
rolls over.
And then with the post yesterday.
So revenue-wise, definitely the green shirt. We sold 551 of them up until like this minute. Then it was distress hoodies. Then it was the BCA Nirvana hoodie. So that being the white with the pink.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Then the
Wait, so start over.
number 1,
Distress.
distress. Number 2, distress hoodies.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Number 3, the BCA hoodie. So that's the white with the pink Nirvana. Number 4 is the pink with the blue Nirvana hoodie.
How far in?
71 and 67, so pretty neck and neck.
Nice.
Then the denim jacket, we sold all 10 of the ones that we made. They're just a higher price point, super high. So
The denim jackets.
yep. So we sold 10.
Hold up. That's for it's a clap,
Why?
so we can match the audio.
Max?
Match it.
Oh, like time?
It'll peak. This will peak, and then the camera audio will peak, and this will peak, so we'll know where to line the audio up.
Oh, so if you match that one line, the rest of it.
Yeah, by default.
Okay. Showbiz, baby.
Yeah. So what was the so distress hoodies?
Yeah. I think it's just they're
Nice.
cool. Yeah, they've been pretty consistent. That was 54 of them. So
Okay.
they have a good price on them, so puts them at second. But
And
no,
the-
yeah, I mean, it was 500
And
green
all
like
50 of the denim jackets sold out.
50.
All 50 of them.
Yeah.
Should we order more?
No.
Just leave it be.
I think it's cool. But
That we
I
only
get,
that we only do 50.
yeah. We could order more.
There's a lot of people in the DMs and in the comments. Have you noticed that? Asking about them, emails. But I guess
If
it's
they've
cool.
seen the, I mean,
But it
I
kind
just don't
of
want to order more, and then people like that think it's cool, see the price, and then don't buy it.
No, but you know what? It kind of sucks that I sent the email out this morning.
And they're all
They were already sold out?
they were sold out by last night. If we do order more and add more, we need to make a big deal out of it, so everyone knows that we added more.
I think we should, if we can, we
Like
should.
at least post a story, like one of the model shots, of, like on the story, like
Okay.
restock. We can order more.
I'll think about it.
How many more would you want to do?
Maybe another 50.
Okay. Cool, but yeah, so we had that shoot yesterday. Today I'm gonna work on putting those model photos throughout Twitter, Facebook. They're already up on the lifestyle page.
Okay.
So yesterday I was looking into other pages that we could advertise with aside from Shade Room. And so I know you've already done Insta God Ministries.
Spiritual Word.
Spiritual Word.
Hollywood Unlocked too.
Hollywood Unlocked.
That's a page that we did. I don't know if I got a good return. I don't know if I got
The
that
tricky
good of a
part,
return from them because I think it was simultaneous.
The tricky part that we're about to run into with advertising on a lot of them at once is we're not going to really be able to tell what's what. I guess we can kind of tell off of engagement, like what people are messing with.
Yeah.
But that's going to be our real only indicator because aside from that on here, it'll just be an Instagram referral.
Right.
Well, not even because that's more so. Well, I guess if they see the post, click on us, then click on our link.
Right.
But yeah, I think that's going well. So we'll run that collection until Sunday. And I think Sunday we should make a point to post like at least a story, like last chance, like 12 hours left, 6 hours left. So
For the breast cancer?
Yeah.
All
Just
right.
so people know, like, this is it. Like, it's gone. So what'd you think of last night? We had Music Midnight.
Music Midnight.
Music Midnight.
You was a little worried at first?
Yeah, it was very, like, no one was in there, and it was 12:30, and so at that point, I made
it up in my mind that based off how sales was looking online, I was gonna have a great night regardless.
I know, I could tell. Once you didn't seem concerned at all, then I was like, okay, I guess I don't care either. But it's just the last, I think this was the 5th or 6th one.
Yeah.
And so the last 5 or 6 times it's been the first one, no one was really in there early. Then the next one was a little earlier. And then like this last one, last week.
We had a line.
It hit 12 and it was full. So
yeah,
going from packed at doors open to we got packed. I mean, I think it filled up.
It filled up.
It was like right when they went on. I don't know if that was...
You know what it is?
People were next door. People were outside.
We gotta eliminate the outside lingering, because it's a lot of people that's outside lingering. It makes it look like less lit, and people come in there and then and they wait around to see if it's gonna get lit. But the people still are outside just chilling until they perform.
Or maybe we should have some sort of interactive thing beforehand, like maybe do the basketball thing. Yeah, basketball giveaway or something to.
That's possible.
Keep people inside. Like once the performers go up, then they're there. But
right.
Just to keep it inside, so that way it's lit the whole time.
Right.
Yeah. And then I want to get Cree and Jay a little more involved with basically some sort of content in there, being that Sad shot photos mostly. I think this last time we got some cool clips of the crowd, I believe. But
yeah, the crowd was the crowd was lit last night. I mean, I think that was the most lit crowd we ever had, just based off of
people showing love for their.
Yeah, that's the best part of it. Mm-hmm. Is because it's Music Midnight. It's tricky because it could potentially have nothing to do with your talent.
Yeah, I mean,
and everything to do with
who you brought out
to cheer for you.
But hopefully, I mean, the goal is for you to be.
Yeah,
so but good that you win someone over that is not there for someone specifically, that they're just there because they heard about it, or they're there because they walked by the store and it looked cool.
Right, I agree.
But yeah, if we can get them a little more involved, because something I notice is with the recap videos, because of the lighting, it just ends up looking like the same thing almost each time.
Oh yeah. Maybe we can switch the lights up.
I like the blue, but we could start something different. So yeah, with these green shirts, that Shade Room ad, I guess it was attributed 100% to that Shade Room ad.
Of course.
Yeah, because we didn't run any other thing, right?
Of course not.
So was this just because of the nature of the ad? Because it wasn't really an ad. We should flash the ad that we ran.
Of course we should. Say it. Flash it. Right? Yeah, right here. Flash it.
No, right here. So I think maybe because of the nature of the ad, it wasn't an ad at all because we included the Shade Room logo in it. And I mean, even with their formatting of the wording, like how they suggest, like we sent them our caption and they suggested it back.
Yeah.
I think it just went like it was just natural, you know? So then people maybe had a better reaction because honestly, in the comments, I was a little worried because in the comments, I didn't see like almost not a single comment about our shirt.
Yeah.
But in the turnaround, it was way more successful than ones where it's all about the shirt and our focus is the shirt. So this kind of opened my eyes a little bit to, I guess we just have to focus on blending in on the timeline a little more.
Right.
And maybe not. I mean, obviously, if it's
but you know what? What still like surprises me a lot that we didn't get a ton of followers from that post either.
No, I think
maybe like 2,000, if that.
I think the follower thing is what I had mentioned, where it's like when we first started advertising, the first time we ever did it, it was 10,000 followers like that, and then the next time it was like 8, and then like 5.
It was like 15 the first time.
15?
Yeah.
I mean, point being, it was like just a lot. Like people's whole careers are based off of like that many followers, and we got it in like an hour, you know?
Right.
So I think follower-wise, we've gotten basically, if you're going to follow God is Dope and you follow Shade Room, like you'll have already done it. So I don't think we're like convincing anyone to follow us because, I mean, we have tons of followers that we've yet to turn to customers, honestly, you know?
Right.
Even based off statistically, like numbers, like customers served in the last 2 years doesn't add up to our following. So I think it's like maybe with these people that we're already following, with seeing those women in the shirts, it like had a little push to like, okay, like so seeing how it could be styled, seeing who's wearing it.
Yeah, and I mean, I mean, just for I seen a lot of people bashing the Shade Room for making that post.
I thought it was more so people were bashing other people for talking. Because I didn't see.
I think the top comment was like, "Shade Room, you shady for this, for posting this." But to their defense, I don't know a lot about like Real Housewives or Love and Hip Hop, so I didn't know she was sick or
if she
skinny
is sick
or losing weight.
I didn't see nothing wrong with it being. I didn't know who she was to begin with. Like that's not what what I consume content wise. So I didn't.
Yeah, it was a lot of people saying stuff like, "Man, how could you post that? And she's sick. Y'all just being shady. Y'all set her up." But I mean, it may not. I mean,
she posted it on her own.
Yeah,
Instagram.
she posted.
Like that's why I don't.
It's not like somebody took a expose picture of her and
a
was
paparazzi
like,
photo that she didn't want out. Like she is obviously okay with that photo. That's why I didn't even think about that.
But it's a lot of negative comments in there, and that's not what we're about.
Definitely not. I think she looked great in the shirt.
I think she looked great on the shirt. I didn't second guess it at all.
No, me neither.
You know, it's all marketing. I didn't care who looked best in the shirt. It's just all marketing and spreading the message. Hey, can y'all? Yo, can we turn it down a little bit?
Got a lot of new music out. Came out last night.
Drip Harder.
Mud Boy, Sheck West's album came out last night.
Is he hype or is he official?
I think he's pretty nice. I like him. He's riding the hype train because his song Mo Bamba is song of the summer, in my opinion.
Song of the summer been out that long?
Yeah, but now it's like it's reaching like annoying peak now.
Booed Up isn't a song of the summer?
I mean, arguably a song of the summer as well.
It's only one song. It's not songs of the summer. It's song of the summer.
To me, I like Mo Bamba.
Nah.
It's more fun.
I mean, it's not about to you. It's about song of the summer. It's not not Jay's song of the summer.
That's my segment. Jay's song of the summer.
Okay, cool.
Is Mo Bamba. Shout out Sheck West. Let's talk about the idea we had of doing, based off of this collection. I think we'll have a better outlook on that by Sunday. Of doing weekend releases, not in the sense that.
First, let's talk about your brilliance.
My brilliance?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get that out the way.
Okay. This is a pretty good idea. I saw an opportunity and I took it.
Yeah, speak on that, Jay.
So what we did, I don't know if you guys, listeners, viewers, saw our announcement to announce our weekend collection. I believe Wednesday, Mr. Trump set out an alert, a presidential alert to everyone's phone.
Respect him.
President Trump. Send out an alert to everyone's phones. I think it was all iPhones, but I think Androids got. I don't know if Androids got it or not. I don't have an Android.
Don't just respect the Androids too.
I guess they got it. I'm not educated in the Android world. I'm sorry, but there was an alert that everyone got to their phone, like an Amber Alert, and it was a presidential alert with the beep beep beep. And so I have a friend, Andrew. His name's Andrew Deutsch. I don't really know how to say his last name, but he had a really good idea for his podcast where he took the alert and branded it as his thing. And as soon as I saw him do that, I said, that's how we need to announce our thing, because it's relevant right now. I've seen, like, after we had posted, I saw a couple people use it for, like, funny purpose, like as a meme, right?
Right.
But I didn't see any brands using it in, like, a active way. So we made a Goddess Dope alert announcing that our collection was dropping at 7 p.m. I thought I did pretty well. Some people thought it was a brilliant idea. I did see one negative comment, though, saying that the beep was annoying.
The beep was that was my thing. I was like,
it was annoying, but I think without the beep, it's not it was like all or nothing. Like,
I think I think the beep should have turned on and off. I think the beep may have lasted maybe 4 seconds and turned off, but it lasted the whole post. So it's like if you're sitting there trying to read it,
take your sound off.
Yeah.
Well, we had the option to do the still, because a lot of that's what I liked, is that it was like the whole beep and like the
vibration.
It like
you
pops
kind of
up.
it a little bit.
Yeah, it's just a little more than just doing a still of the post. But either way, it worked great.
Yeah, I was
think
impressed.
It was a pretty cool idea.
That's something that I was kind of leery of, and then it ended up being cool.
Yeah, I think people vibe with it.
Way to take a chance on that.
We can just try and that's just keeping up with the
penetrating culture.
Yeah, the cultural vibe.
That's a great example of adapting to
situation, versatility.
Right.
Something that you can learn at our Goddess Dope Entrepreneurial Branch. When's the next one?
Wait, what did you say yesterday?
What?
Like the plug, or like cool. What was it? But whatever. It's like, what was it?
Odd flex.
Yeah, odd flex. But all right, entrepreneurial brunch.
Yeah, I can drink 4 water bottles in 30 seconds. Odd flex. Okay. But okay, so with that led it up to our breast cancer awareness collection that we're doing from Thursday to Sunday, which is I guess a little more than 72 hours, but what we talked about is doing a weekend release, be that a special shirt or collection each weekend, where it's not just it comes out on that weekend and then we leave it up, but it has a timer, basically, a sense of urgency, where you can only order the shirt for. We could do, if it's a weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
You know what we should do with that? Let's figure out a counter. Let's embed a counter online to where it's just like it's rolling.
On the product page? Like when you click on the product?
Product page.
Okay. So if I click on this shirt, then it's like I have this much time to...
Or the collection. The collection page, either one.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that would be cool.
Yeah.
But so we could definitely try that, and... I like the weekend is cool, but we can definitely do the weekend thing. But I also like the idea of me and Jared and Matt were talking about, and few, of doing like also 24-hour ones where we can test the product basically, if it's something that we like believe in to put out at least.
You know what the thing is with all this one-off stuff? If we want to really, really test it out, the previous 24-hour shirt has to have already been shipped. Because I don't think people are going to be like, oh, I just bought a $15 shirt, I'm not going to buy another $10 shirt or a $15 shirt. I don't think that's the price issue. I think it's about
a timing issue.
Like
you already bought it. Well, I mean, I'm not saying they have to be back to back to back.
Yeah.
I see other people that have done this model do it back to back, but we could do it. Like, we could have a weekend thing, but also during the week do one a week.
Yeah, it's the name of the game is getting it out.
Yeah. So speaking of getting that out, right now our thing is we need to produce all these 551 green distress shirts that we sold. So over the weekend, basically we have about 4 boxes of green shirts plus whatever's already made. We just ordered this amount plus a little extra, obviously, cushion. So those will come in Monday. So I think the production plan for that will be to get out all the hoodies.
So we don't have a surplus? What they was working on is not like extra?
What they're working on? No, definitely not extra. Not in the green distress shirts.
So those are, what they're working on right now is not part of the 551?
No, not part of the 551.
Where would we be without green and white distress?
In total?
Probably, no, just as a brand.
That's a deep question, but I think, okay, let's see it for the year as a brand.
No, it's probably embarrassing.
Monetary?
It's probably embarrassingly carrying the brand, and I don't want to think about it.
I'm gonna find out right now once this loads. But I think it's super important. It's a staple. It's a staple. So,
let's talk about where we are in this 10K a day.
Well, hold on.
Thing with you and say it.
Let me just give you a percentage real quick. I got the numbers right here.
For this year, you doing it?
Yeah.
Or all time?
Just this year. I mean, this year's a pretty good measurement. I mean, it's 16% of sales.
Wow.
Which, like, for one shirt being 16% of your sales is pretty hefty.
It's number one, though, right?
Yeah, definitely. Well, yeah, number one, but not by, like, as much as you'd think.
What's number 2?
God's Plan and God Got Me, but...
For real?
But those are 2 shirts, so, like, you can't really attribute that to one shirt. So if you divided that in half, then...
I wouldn't divide it in half. I would do maybe 3/4 God's Plan.
So by then, that's still pretty close. But okay, in my journey to meeting our goal, let's see. On the month, we're on the 5th day of the month. To the second, we're at 66,000 and some change. So I'm a little bit ahead of the curve.
You're a lot ahead of the curve. You got.
I'm not trying to hype myself up. I'm trying to keep it.
You're 2 days ahead.
Steady hand.
You like 2 days ahead. You can not sell anything for 2 days and be.
Well, that's
fine.
not the plan.
That's not the plan. If you over succeed.
What?
Like, I'm playing a hand in this too. So I mean, but if you over succeed.
Well, it's a team effort. I mean, I can't put it all just on me. Like, I'm doing it. Like, there's a whole production staff and fulfillment staff that are working hard around the clock to reach this goal. And I've already spoken to both teams to let them know this is going to be our biggest month ever.
Oh, you put it out there.
Oh, I put it out there. Yeah, they got to know that I'm not playing around. I mean, Zay's probably noticed that the influx of orders, like when it's a weekday and she's looking at 1,000 orders overnight.
What, we did 1,000 orders?
Yeah, last night when we left, we probably had about 150 or 200 in the system. Now we're at 993, but she's currently printing orders.
Wait, my computer not refreshing right.
I mean,
my computer not refreshing right at all.
Really?
It's at like 4, 5.
Oh yeah, you just haven't pressed that button. No, yeah, we have a lot of orders.
Wow.
A lot.
Wow.
Just today, well, it's 2, so in 14 hours, we've had 529 orders.
Wow. You see that meme of LeBron, like when he's at the free throw line, like, wow.
There's 58 people on the site right now.
Damn.
Today we've had 9,000 sessions on the website.
Can we be getting some ad money from somebody?
Ad money?
Yeah, just from like...
It would clutter our thing, but yeah, I guess. I mean, like banner ads and stuff?
Yeah, people would pay money for like 9,000 impressions. That's more than some like lifestyle blogs.
It's more than a lot of people's blogs. You can... Yeah.
Wow.
Blogs. But no, we could. It just depends what you might want that to look like.
And can we make the next podcast like a blog post too?
This podcast people?
Like the next one, like the next one that we do. Oh, this one, yeah.
So it would be this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. Because it's on the webpage, or like the web series part. But yeah, we can definitely do that. Okay. Art show. I think that's the last thing to talk about. So I met with Xavier and Nikon today. They're going to be my artists for this show.
Nikon Poppy.
Nikon Poppy. Xavier Perry Art.
Did Drake inspire the Poppy phrase? I
think so. I think anything Poppy, champagne Poppy, tequila Poppy, Colt 45 Poppy, anything Poppy is inspired by Drake's at. So that's pretty safe to say, I would say. We can ask them. But they're going to be in the art show. I think they want to do a pretty elaborate, like, interactive thing for this one. Be that like Xavier's pieces, he wants them to be art, obviously, but interactive. We haven't really determined what that is, but more like photo style, like a set, like more set design going on than just like I painted this. Let's set that there. Obviously, with Nikon stuff, it is photos, so there's only so much we can set design to put stuff on a wall. But I told him, if Xavier's side is going to be going crazy, I want his side to reflect. So I'm going to be working closely with them on that.
I got noticed at Killer Burger.
Killer Burger?
I got noticed at Grindhouse yesterday.
You just call it Killer Burger?
That's what it's called.
It's Grindhouse Killer Burgers.
Yeah, I got noticed there.
What'd they say to you? You were really excited to tell me this.
Huh? No, I wasn't. I wasn't. I'm not excited.
Really? I'd be excited.
Yeah.
What did they say?
You the God is Dope guy?
Were you wearing God is Dope? Well, yeah,
no,
you're always wearing God
I think I had my Fila hat on from the podcast. He's like, yeah, I watched y'all last podcast. I'm like, dang, we just put it up that day.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Did he offer to buy you a burger?
Nah, I don't think I'm that cool yet, but
you'd have to be really cool for me to offer to buy you a burger. So I think you're that cool.
Thank you.
But I wouldn't buy you a burger.
Yeah, you never bought me lunch. That's funny.
When?
You never bought me lunch.
Why would I buy you lunch?
Ever. I used to buy, Your
boss's lunch? Is that a thing?
That's a thing.
Dang.
It's just gratitude.
I feel like that's just me
you live and you
giving
learn.
you food for paying me. Okay, we'll see. Should Jay buy Sherrod's lunch? Comment below. Or should Sherrod buy Jay's
once
lunch?
A quarter.
Okay, I'll take you to lunch, man. But so for the art show, we're looking at to give them ample time, end of November, or November ends like on a Friday, but we like to do Saturdays. So December 1st would be the other option, just to keep a Saturday.
Okay.
And then Nikon has a couple sponsors we're going to be talking to.
Okay.
And we should be cool on that. Yep.
Is that all?
I think that's all I have to say.
You won some tickets yesterday.
Oh, I did win some tickets. Shout out to Cree. Me and Sarah are going to be seeing Key, Currency, Diplomats, and Lil Wayne at A3C on Sunday.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited.
That's dope. I'm going to try to get some press passes or something.
Cool.
See if we can get backstage. That should be our goal.
To get back there?
Yeah,
she said she was hosting it.
Yeah. She's blowing up.
Good for her. But yeah, come check out Cree and Jay. Chalet, not this Jay, other Jay. Every Thursday, Music Midnight. The Goddess Dope Store. Did we have any questions also?
Oh yeah, we had a lot of questions.
Oh, let me look those up.
Dang. Not a lot, but like enough. One guy asked a ton of questions.
Wait, what were you saying about Champion?
Champion God is Dope collab, bootleg collab. You see that?
Is that a release?
Can you see that set? Yeah, it's like a bootleg. God is Dope, Champion.
Interesting.
Yeah, I made it myself. Okay. I do that a lot. A lot of my ideas are birthed from bootleg collabs.
Okay, let's hit these questions.
How many minutes are we into this? We only 25 in?
We're straight. Last one was 35. We can do some questions.
Okay.
Okay.
Some stuff we know.
I think this is a question for you because I have not boosted posts on IG. But this is a question from I Walk by Faith, Tim.
Is this the guy that got a lot of questions? It's like hit the read more and it's like a laundry list.
You 2 more replies?
No.
I just see these.
It's like one guy has like, let me see.
Oh, okay. He did a lot of questions. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's only
let's
right.
go back to him, or should we just?
Yeah,
do
I think
all
it's
his
only
questions?
right. I think it's only right we answer the questions because we ask people to.
Okay.
Let's
start with the other people's questions, and then we'll go all through his questions.
We can't do all of them because
Okay.
I don't want this to be 2 hours.
Okay, from Alex Joshua, I've created my own products through Facebook ads, but none have converted, I guess. Did you immediately have success with Facebook ads, or did it come by trial and error?
Well, when I first started Facebook ads with the boost button, I think in my opinion we did pretty good because I had a chip on my shoulder and I was trying to show somebody that I could do it when I gave them the job and they act like it was hard. So I think I figured it out just based off of will, and maybe being blessed or lucky too at the same time. But
Blessed, not lucky.
right. I think that I immediately had success. It wasn't like Instagram like success, but I think I was making 7 to 8 times the amount of money that I was spending.
I think that also is attributed to the product. When you have a good product,
everything.
It all starts with your product. If you have a good product, basically, however you promote it, it will.
That's rule number one in anything. Develop a good product.
If you don't have a good product, you could promote it in Times Square on the biggest billboard with flashing lights.
You can have a Super Bowl ad, and if you don't have a good product, forget about it.
So step one, not that you don't have a good product. I haven't seen your product, but make sure you have a good product.
Yeah, email us. Let us see what you got.
Yeah. So another question from 1980M Dollars is backpack. Will you re-release it again?
The black and white?
I guess that's the only backpack we've done. So
we having problems with our manufacturer as far as pricing with the backpacks. So once we get back on the same page with them or find a new manufacturer, then we'll have updates about the backpack. Right now, the backpack is dead stock. Dead stock is stuff that never came out, right? Or stuff that
dead stock
won't be made.
To my
again.
knowledge, with sneakers and clothes, is dead stock is something that you purchase and never wore or never put on your feet. Like if it's like dead stock. But I think that sounds like it might be a thing also. But it's like if I buy these Jordans and I sit on them for years, and then it's like they're dead. I never took them out. I never tried them on. Factory laid. Yeah, all that.
Okay.
Let's see. This one's from Keeks Curls. When doing boost ads, do you suggest letting Instagram or Facebook automatically target your audience for you, or is it better to do it manually?
I mean, if you asking me, I can only speak off my experience. I only use automatic. Jay is into the targeting.
I tried the targeting and I haven't been able to figure it out all the way. I've heard that targeting is better. But that being said, I think targeting is only better if you really figure it out, know what you're doing. I'm not at that level yet. I'm trying to learn. So if anyone out there is a Facebook expert, we're looking for Facebook expert help.
You still haven't reached out to the guy.
No.
Are you ashamed of God is Dope?
I'm not ashamed of God is Dope. I just forgot.
Okay.
I forgot.
Okay. Boom.
I'll write that.
Jay actually admitted he forgot something.
Most
times it's like, oh, I'm doing so much in the factory. And
I do a lot in the factory but that excuse is usually leads to that's why I forgot.
Okay.
But I forgot to reach out to him.
Okay.
But back to the
Rule
question.
number 2, I forgot isn't an excuse.
Okay.
Wait, yeah, back to the question.
Back to the question.
I think
we've done.
I mean,
automatic.
I told people, I think I've spoke on this before. When you look at Facebook, like from the moment you log in, they're suggesting friends that you knew from like 3rd grade, 2nd grade, high school, like cousins that you haven't seen in years. So, I mean, just based off that fact alone that Facebook knows like everything, I think if you do automatic, I think you'll be fine until you figure out the targeting. I mean, I think you'll make, at least if you have no clue what you're doing on the targeting side, you better off doing automatic until you figure out targeting. That's just how I think.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, they the best at it. It's like, it's creepy.
Okay. So this guy, going back to I Walk by Faith, Tim, he broke up your questions into
Paragraphs.
brand question, photo question, Shopify question, or product question. Which one of those interests you to answer?
Shopify. I'm a big Shopify advocate. They should really sponsor us with
Call
the
it Shopify.
Yeah.
Okay. So I see you use
Call me, bruh.
Shopify, and I'm thinking of switching. However, when you do your numbers like you're doing, do you have issues with...
What's that from? Call me, bruh. Not, you don't have to, I want like somebody in the comments to say it. You know who that is?
Call me, bro?
Call me, bruh.
I think I know who it is.
All right.
I'll tell you after.
All right.
Tell me if I'm wrong. But, back to the question. So I see you use Shopify, and I'm thinking of switching. However, when you do numbers like you're doing, do you have issues with fraud orders / chargebacks? If so, or if not, what do you do, if anything, to protect yourself? I would switch over. However, with my platform, even if I get a fraud order, I'm covered so I never lose out. I would hate to switch and lose out because Shopify doesn't protect as great.
We don't have a lot of fraud problems. I don't know if it's because we're a godly brand, but we don't.
Yeah.
We don't have. We don't. I think at one point we were getting a lot of like high. Like I think around Christmas time, the fraud kicks in like overdrive.
Yeah.
But like throughout the year,
with the chargebacks, that's like when people get their stuff and then they complain and say like it never came. Like they charge us back. I have seen when that does happen, Shopify gives you the option to like contest it, and I guess it's really up to you.
I mean, just in business overall, the customer is always right. So like, it's like 90% gonna be refunded to the customer. Like unless you have like legitimate proof or whatever that you have a really good argument, then you can win the dispute. But I just rather not argue with customers about products. Hopefully nobody sees this and just be like, okay, I'm just gonna dispute everything, but we're not getting enough views for that.
All right, one more question.
Yeah.
Okay. Brand question. Would you ever charge more for your shirts and hoodies? If not, why? I feel your brand is perfect to charge a higher price and do heavier discounted promotions that will still move the needle. Do you feel if you went up on your price, it would still affect sales negatively?
Yep.
Yes to the second part? Yes to the second part. I think...
I definitely... I mean, I feel it. I know it. I don't think. I know it.
Yeah.
I notice when we up the price, we don't do anything near what we do when it's lower. And then it's like we making more money and we getting more product out.
Yeah, I love the idea of selling something for cheaper than anyone else would, but because we sell it for cheap, like I'd rather sell two $10 shirts than one $20 shirt from a marketing perspective.
Right.
Because it's double the product, or however many times over that difference in revenue is.
Right.
It's more product in the market for people to wear twice a week in this Instagram post to that party.
Exactly.
And I'm in love with that idea of selling more and let the people market it for you out there.
Right.
Rather than less. Yeah.
And fun fact, my dad and stepmom just caught wind of how big God is Dope is. And they was like freaking out one day when I walked in the house. Like they was like watching one of the videos or something. And
they weren't really aware?
So they watch the videos now. So shout out to Papa and Claire.
Shout out to them.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's funny because I don't talk about it, and he was like in tears. As I was walking
You never
in.
really like shared with them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Yeah, they know about it. You know, oh, that's my son. Got it.
That's what he does. Yeah.
But they don't know how. You know, to what scale. But that was
pretty big. I think it's big.
Yeah. But yeah, that's funny.
Well, cool.
I just said that because I know they watch now.
I'm sure they'll watch this then.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Well, if you have any other more questions, I think we can message the ones we didn't get to answer. I can try and go out of my way and message.
Yeah, and just
I walk by faith. Tim, email me, jay@goddessdope.com. But if you have any other questions that you want answered on our podcast that's still untitled, right? Is that just the name, Untitled
No,
Podcast?
I think we should just keep it untitled until we find a name.
I think it should just always be untitled.
No, I think it'd be dope if we changed the name once we found a dope title in the middle of the podcast.
Like just come up with it in the podcast?
No, it's like if you.
Should we have a podcast about coming up with a name for the podcast?
Nah, that'd be pretty.
All right. Well, if you have any other questions, comment under these.
The number one quote on Instagram was, "The advertisers, the ads can get annoying."
Yeah.
Like when people was.
I guess the ads can get annoying.
The ads do get annoying. So keep that in mind.
I saw a funny one. Whoever commented that Sherrod said, because, and then he didn't explain himself at all. And then he said, "No, I'm saying." That was a great comment.
Really? Somebody said that?
Yeah. That's pretty funny.
Okay, cool.
We were talking, you said, "Yeah, because," you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, I understood that. But all right, I guess this wraps this up.
All right, cool. I got family in town.
Oh. So you're going to be hanging out with them this weekend?
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Mad family. Like
10 people?
Plus.
Are they staying at the house?
Yeah. 25 people, I think.
Dang, family reunion?
Not really a reunion, but it's my auntie's birthday.
Okay.
And she brought the gang. People just showing up at the airport calling me like, "Yo."
Well, if they want to just dress shirts this weekend, Vito can teach them.
They can. It's going to cut into their check, which I highly doubt they want, but. All right. We done?
Yep.
All right, cool. Signing off.
Pretty good at this podcast.